that's a wrap. We're gonna head back over to the house. Just had a banging meal and popped in for an update. We didn't check this one last room, but yeah, looking good. They don't have this air conditioner wrapped up anymore. I don't know why. Makes me wonder if somebody was using it. Which wouldn't be a terrible thing because it is damn hot, but then the purpose behind wrapping them was maybe they unwrapped it to paint around it or something, I don't know. But the purpose of wrapping them was to keep all that dust and everything out of the system, which is still present in here from all the sawing and everything else. It'll choke you up a bit. Maybe I'm just sensitive after retirement. I don't know. I haven't been at the gas chamber in a while. But yeah. Cool. All right. So yeah, the crew that is on deck, like I was thinking last week, is the dudes that are just putting the finer touches, painting some little detail jobs. The drawers, like you were seeing downstairs, painting all those and everything. But yeah, then after that, I imagine the other crew will come back in for countertops and all the rest of that stuff. So, yeah. Cool. Yeah, looking good. These are the countertops, and he's just measuring right now, and then he's got to do some cutting. What is this?
Marble.
That is
granite.
Granite? It's granite. Let me spin you around real quick. Someone else's granite, I guess.
You have to be order.
Oh.
You say about 1 week.
So they're putting that granite into another place. So he'll take all the measurements and everything and order it. And then they might even pre-cut it before they bring it over, huh? Yeah. So I guess they pre-cut it and all that because then I guess you have to, I don't know. I'm no construction guy, but I imagine when they do all the cutouts for the sink and everything, they also, there's probably some filing that they do around the edges to where it's not rough, Shamai?
Mm-hmm.
My wife's got some experience in granite and rocks and such. Shamai? Expert at everything. But anyway, she agrees with that, and that's what'll happen is they'll take the measurements, pre-cut it, then so when it comes over here, it's got the holes all wallered out, and then they install it. And you know what I forgot to bring was the faucet.
Oh.
We've got a faucet was like the last thing that we bought, and because it was a loose product, we just took it to the house, and it's like in the office / workout room right now. But yeah. Anywho, that's a wrap, and I think we're heading back to the house. It's already 4 o'clock. Done for the day.
Walk later.
Right. We're gonna go walk later. Wife's getting back into walking. So I got my 3 miles in this morning, and then we'll do another 3 this evening with wifey. And then come back to the house and what? Beverage time after that?
Yep.
Time for a time for a fancy drink with an umbrella in it. But alright, we'll get out of y'all's hair. See ya. Bye. Well, fast forward a few days. I think 2 days after we made that last stopover over at the house. And today is it Friday? Yeah, it is Friday. Fri-yay. But every day is just about the same over here when you're on a holiday frolic. But it's Friday, and we're gonna head over to Index. I think it's called the Index Living Mall. Because we have got to start looking at furniture and everything for the house. So yeah, we've all the appliances are already set, and they're in place over there, kind of staged in the house, waiting on all the finishing touches to get put in. And like I said on that last short video, the guy was over there in the kitchen doing some measurements for the countertops. So when he goes away and gets I can't remember if it was granite that wifey said we were getting in the kitchen, but they'll take and pre-cut all that stuff before they bring it over to the house. But we're gonna swing over to Index real quick, and I'll take you along. And we got to find some bed frames and one full bed set. TV stands and things of that nature we don't need, because that's kind of why we were doing built-ins and everything. So storage space and things like that's all accounted for. No dressers, no weirdness, anything like that. All that's built in, so that's a huge plus. But we got to get a sofa for the living room. We got to find one for upstairs in the loft, and maybe a slightly bigger one upstairs in the loft, but a decent size one in the living room too. And then I think we might be getting a smaller dining room table. You still want a smaller one, dear? Yeah. Or keep the same one and move it over there. But I think with that bar getting built in, it kind of shrinks the space just a little bit. And we never have 6 people sitting at a table eating anyway, so we might get a slightly smaller one. And 6 people, you think, still? Yeah.
Shorter.
Shorter though, huh? Yeah. Well, I mean, so you could actually put 8-ish people at our table. There's 3 chairs on either side of it right now, fairly comfortably, and then you could still put 2 more chairs on the ends if you wanted. So I think we'll just get a slightly smaller 6-person table. 6 chairs anyway. But I got to get a office desk too, because I do have all the nice built-in beautiful shelving that they have going on over there, but I've got to find a desk. And I don't think they're going to have one at Index. I think I want a Nubwo, or Nubwo is the brand that... So my son has a sweet computer desk. It's in my office right now. But that's going to go into one of the guest rooms that'll double as his room when he's here visiting, I guess. But I kind of want to get one from that brand because it's a really good desk. I just want a different color scheme. So anyway, we'll head over to Index, stroll around, and see what we see. Check back with you here in a bit. Well, I think we got a table somewhat sorted and some chairs. And now we're plotting on a couch for the living room. None of this stuff is cheap, I'll tell you that. Who knew? Who knew that Thailand wasn't the land of cheap Charlies and wheeling and dealing, and some of this stuff's cheaper than others, but looking at like a grand an item that we've looked at thus far. For the table, $1,000. Sofa, $1,000. Sectional that's gonna go upstairs, probably $1,000. Still got to get a full bed set and then 2 frames done too. So wifey found a deal. This one's only $10,000, so roughly $300. And then this chair, $7,000. Those figures I was spitting out a minute ago was like in US dollars, so this is a lot cheaper. And this saves a lot of space if we get the sofa and the chair split for the living room. And then we got to sort upstairs after that. So I think this is just about the biggest furniture shop that we have here in Korat. It has to be the biggest. There's a smaller one in the mall. I gotta figure out how to find wifey in here because I got turned around. But there's a smaller one in the mall though, and then there's another option or two, but this one's got a lot going on. We get back over here and find wifey. But I do have to find a desk, but I don't think they have it here. See, I don't think they have that Nubwo or Nubwo brand that my son got for his desk, because they bought that one at the mall. I'll keep looking around. I think they've still got wifey over here looking at beds. So we've got to get a bed frame for the master and then keep our same mattress. And then we're going to get a bed frame and then keep our son's mattress, so for his room. And then daughter May's room, or the other guest room, we're going to fully outfit that bad boy. So it's going to need a bed frame and a mattress. So looks like a bar of Zest. Or is it Irish Spring? All right, I think we got bed frames all sorted. We didn't decide on a sofa setup yet, though. Oh, we did for the living room, but not the loft, huh? Gotta grab bar stools. I think we're going with this guy on the end right here, 2 of those. Not really a fan of these down here. Some of these are real plasticky, like they feel like stadium seating or something. Winter chicken dinner. We're still on the prowl because we have to find these. Well, I don't guess we have to today, but it would be helpful to find it all in one fell swoop, one visit. But I think a longer sofa for upstairs in the loft. Not a color like that. Probably something lighter, like a gray or a beige, huh? A little gray right there. It's too small, huh? Kind of pricey too for that size, huh? Let's see what we got. What I don't want to do is go full-blown sectional with it, because man, when you buy something, I think you got to think about the exit plan too. Like, how's it getting out of the house when its time is up? See, that's nice and cheap. But I just don't know how durable something like that is. Like, that's under $300, and those little tiny wooden legs, though, I just feel like, and they just screw right in right there. There's no kind of a L bracket kind of thing under that. I don't know. Probably why it's cheaper. Whereas couches like this certainly cost you more, but that's a nice thick base for it to sit on. See, I don't really mind that for the loft, but that's 333 centimeters across. 3 meters and change. Yeah, I'm just not sure about that measurement from that bedroom door to the wall. And we've bought big sectionals like that before, and it not fit the way we intended. And yeah, they have quite an array of closet layouts back here. This is pretty cool. So if you're not doing built-ins in your place, pretty cool. I don't know, I would just worry that like doing these like this from here or Home Pro or somewhere, and then it wouldn't fill the gap between the top and the ceiling. I don't know, it just makes me, it's like, who's gonna get up there and clean the gap? You know what I mean? That's probably my OCD talking. And I think wifey is changing the bed frame that we ordered. I think she wants this one now. Funny thing about looking at all this furniture is you got to pay for it if you want it to come to your house. Here goes wifey.
I am waiting for a bus รักแมวที่ไหนบอกที่ว่ารักเธออันนี้หัวใจที่สั่นมันแดงไม่เคยไม่กี่ตัวที่ยังดีก็ยังมีก็ยังหลุดหายไป
มันติดท็อปฟอร์มเลยยกเลิกการจองโต๊ะนะคะว่าโดนด่านะคะ
เร็วมากเลยอ่ะ
Must be somewhere